gone flipping around. Flipping around. I'm taking my time, I kick a car. Tell you something else. Oh no! I killed my friend.
Looking for manga and anime collectibles? We have manga, toy, anime collectibles, complete collections, and so much more at Ultimate Comics.
Welcome to Ultimate Comics. We're the biggest shop in North Carolina, which makes us your pop culture destination. We have everything from Funko Pops to sideshow collectibles, Hot Toys, graphic novels and manga, a whole room dedicated to back issues filled with keys, and a giant wall filled with new comics. So come on down and see all your friends at your friendly neighborhood Ultimate Comics.
Flipping around.
We have 3 shows a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on our Facebook page. We have key issues, sets, new books, hot variants, and I mean, we do special events all the time. We just had Tankers #1 signed by Rob Venditti available on the show, and we're actually getting those shipped out right now. We're a little bit behind schedule. Well, how are you coming along with that, Rob? We gotta get these out.
I'm going as fast as I can. Just doing covers now? What the fuck? I love it.
Hey kids, want to hear about the best comic book show on YouTube? It's What to Pick Up This Week! Starring Harrison and Sienna from Ultimate Comics. Find out what books to grab each week, from the best stories to the hottest covers, and never be alone again!
What the first appearance this
The
week?
first
You were
is
like,
the Black Suit.
yeah. What? So
Yeah.
what's coming out this week? Marvel Comics.
Marvel Comics.
Big new
Let's
release.
start. Yeah.
And they're also doing really cool 1 in 50 symbiote blanks.
Flipping through it, and the art looks phenomenal.
Everyone's gonna be after this. I'm sure it's gonna be double, triple ratio.
So nice.
Yeah, that's him writing it. He had the obviously really long running Flash Rebirth series. James Herron does the Ultra Mega cover, and Tilly Walden and Charlie Adler both do Walking Dead covers.
It captures everything that I love about Superman, like that wish fulfillment, that hopefulness. It's fantastic.
You
shot.
want photos or you want to kill him?
I want a shot. Some people want that.
Little Francis Yu does a 1 in 25, and Pepe Larraz does that little sweet 1 in 50. So a lot of really
You have options. Number 1.
both covers.
Well, it's gonna
1
have
in
a lower.
25
It's
insanely
gonna have a lower print run.
to do a really beautiful 1 in 25.
No one's gonna want that. Though.
No, Chase Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell?
Yeah.
Chewie is just like chucking Dingo. A good horror book,
Yeah.
which this is horror as well, and has to do with the legend of the Bunny Mask.
You get a gorgeous Peach Momoko aforementioned Scarlet Witch cover. Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti. It is the Moon Knight exclusive by Joe Gisco.
Hey, please let us host the Eisners next year.
Rick and Morty comics. Like Die, like you.
1 in 50. Yes.
Oh,
yeah. That's a good. Now that's a look.
Now that's a look.
The ears.
That's a look. All right.
All right. Like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you next week.
Just got Mamo? Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo. Mamo.
I wear my sunglasses anytime I
Boy. Boy.
Give him hell, the Mindbreaker!
Berserker, Boom Studios.
Mr. Hybrid, I smell your hybrid. Mr. Hybrid, wandering down the avenue, swinging a cane, feeling no pain. Mr. Hybrid, I smell you.
Walking around. Dun, dun.
But I raise my head from sorrow and I look right to tomorrow. I look it in this one good eye and I say, I'm Kid Country. Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Welcome to the Ultimate Comics Thursday Night Live Show, special Wednesday night edition. Big thanks to everybody who got the time right, tuned in tonight. We apologize for having some scheduling conflicts for this weekend. I think that Fort Bragg store is going to be really worth it. I know not all of you are going to be able to get out there, but just trust us that, the time and effort that we're putting in getting that set up will benefit all of us in the long run. The Ultimate Comics Live Show, that's one more buying location, for classic books that'll make their way over here. That's going to be, just another revenue stream to make sure that everything gets going if ever there is a need for it. And I want to personally, they're probably not watching right now because they've been working so hard on everything else. But big shout out to Sienna for how hard they've been working on that. Yeah. And, I'm happy to be here Wednesday night, helping out as best as I can to get that whole thing going. So thank you. If this is somehow your first time tuning into the Ultimate Comics Live Show, first of all, glad you're here. Going to make it real easy. We've got a pretty streamlined process. First things first, you're going to want to fill out that claim form. It is the little blue link, should be the top pinned comment in the comments section. Will also be in the video description. It's just 3 or 4 simple questions. Takes you a minute to fill out. You won't miss a single book while I go over everything else. So go ahead, fill that out right now if you need to. We just need your name, especially if you're using a screen name that is different than the actual name that we're going to use for billing and such. We need to know how you want to get your books. If you are lucky enough to be able to go to one of our brick and mortar locations in Raleigh, Durham, or Cary, North Carolina, we can send those books. They will be at the store next week. You can pick them up at no additional cost. If that is not the best option for you, no worries. We have $8 flat rate shipping for the entire week's worth of shows. So all the books that you picked up all the way long ago, all 21 hours ago on the Tuesday night show, plus all the books that you pick up tonight, going to get bundled together. Just $8 flat rate shipping anywhere in the U.S. We, of course, need to know where to ship those books then. So we're going to need your address. And most importantly is we need your email address so we can send you a PayPal invoice. You don't need to pay with PayPal to pay through PayPal in the same way that you don't need to have a merchant service account to pay with your Visa card at the grocery store. PayPal is just the processor that we use to accept your payments. You can pay with a credit card. You can do a bank transfer. PayPal lets you pay with Bitcoin. There are a lot of payment methods that PayPal allows for. So if that's your primary concern, fear not. we have boxes full of stuff. We're going to go through them one at a time. We're going to talk a little bit about them, put them under one of each of these 9 letters. The way that you are able to claim those books, you have to give us the letter it is under and the title of the book, or something descriptive about it. If it has a super long title, the 10 lives and deaths of Wolverine and all the people he's ever loved, you could just say Wolverine and the letter it's under. That's close enough. However, just saying Wolverine or just saying, B, if it's on the B spot, isn't going to be enough with, might have 2 books with Wolverine on the cover. Not entirely unlikely at all. Might have, switched out the book on B if somebody claimed the book you're looking at, their internet speed's a little bit faster, or maybe a little bit slower, and then they come in behind you if they just say B. We're going to want to make sure that it's not the Batman book that just replaced it, or maybe the Spider-Man book that the Wolverine replaced before that. So both of those little pieces of information, going to make sure that we get everybody the correct claims. We've got Daniel working very hard on the computer back here. I want to make sure that he is able to serve all of you as well as we possibly check. Last but not least, you have a few items on the show tonight that are going to be a little bit more collectible. If there's something that absolutely belongs in your collection that you don't necessarily have the funds for right up front, we do offer a layaway program. Every single Ultimate Comics Collection customer can have one item or one grouping of items that we are selling at a single price point on layaway at a time. You have up to 6 months to pay it off. There's a minimum deposit. You're going to get that as a separate invoice at the end of the week for no less than 10% down. You can always pay larger down payment if you'd like. That's just, again, the minimum for us to hold it. And then you have to make monthly payments of 15%. Again, you can break that up. You can do 10% weekly, get it knocked out in 10 weeks. You can do 25% down payment with 25% weekly payments, have it knocked out in a month. Whatever works best for you, we can make that schedule work. The only 2 big limits, as mentioned, you can only have one item or set on layaway at a time. And the owner doesn't let us take any offers on the price for layaway items. So if you want to put something on layaway, you're paying the full asking price when it first goes up. If if we have multiple copies of something, somebody else gets 10% off or something, you'll still have to pay that full price to do it on layaway. That's sort of the special deal. Yeah, it's going to make it worth it for you. Once you have that item on layaway, that price is locked in. Doesn't matter if that character shows up in the end credit scene of Black Panther 2 and the book triples in value. What we agreed to sell it for is the price that you're going to pay. There's no additional fees. There's no interest. It's just that spread out, and we'll ship it out as soon as it's ready to go. I feel like that covers all of the layaways, how to claim books, how we ship books. Everything we ship goes out USPS first class or priority, and or FedEx 2-day express. So you're not going to be waiting more than 2 or 3 days for your books once they ship. Invoices traditionally go out Friday. We still doing Friday, Daniel?
Yeah, it's Friday.
Should have your invoices by Friday afternoon, Friday evening. As long as you get those paid over the weekend, books get sent out on Monday, so you'll get them kind of midweek next week, depending on where you are. Our claim form check. How's everybody doing? Wednesday night, having fun?
Paul was asking, does the $8 flat rate cover the arcade game? Cover shipping?
I do believe the arcade game that Alan is trying to sell very specifically mentions that it does not include any pickup or delivery help or anything else. So I think you're on the hook to have your own crew come and pick that up and bring it into your however that needs to happen.
Aaron says, "Great. Just wondering how you're doing."
Me, I'm super. Thanks for asking.
And got a couple of complaints about the audio being muddy. I'm gonna mute it for a second while you grab some books and just unplug it, plug it back in.
Sure.
So we'll go quiet for just a second here, guys. All right.
Did it work? Can you is it any better now?
Yeah.
Because we obviously it sounds fresh here. I have no
Yeah, you sound
feedback.
great.
Yeah, clean, crisp. I mean, I want to go as far as to say great, but at the very least, the quality of the overall sound is, acoustic.
It's acoustic. It's resonant.
Yeah, that. Obviously, the more musically adept of the two of us.
I do have a piece of paper that says I can do music.
I have a piece of paper that says I graduated from the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters.
Hey!
So, shows where our talents lie.
Yeah, a lot of people saying it sounds a lot better.
Oh, good.
We got perfection. Sounds like you got some love for your shirt. Like
thank you.
usual.
Thank you. Yeah. Second day of Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Very excited about it. Good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Video's good. At least as good as it's going to be. Hopefully it doesn't cut off in an hour like it did last week.
You have something to knock on real quick? Some wood?
Knock on this plastic table. Let's hope that's good enough. Yeah, let's just start going up on, just start with B with a little Batgirl issue number 39. This is the Harley Quinn variant cover. Really, really clever. It is, of course, an homage to Brian Boland's cover to one of the most significant Batgirl stories of all time, Batman the Killing Joke, where he's holding the camera, she's holding the cell phone, with Harley Quinn being arrested after a confrontation, presumably with Batgirl herself. This book is in near mint condition. It's going to be just $6, and artwork on that by Cliff Chang, who does the New 52 Wonder Woman, and more recently, the Catwoman miniseries that just wrapped up last night, Lost City.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting all over the DC universe.
Jen says, "Don't let Katie hear you say it's the second day of Christmas."
Well, Katie, that's on you. Going up on A, we've got the Haunt of Fear issue number 1, first issue from EC Comics. This is the 1992, I believe, Gladstone version of it. It is an exact reproduction of the original one-page pre-code horror stories. They're incredible. Some of the absolute best stories. It's going to be in near mint condition. We've got that one for just $5. Just Tales from the Crypt. They're all part of this family. You can see we've even got the old Crypt Keeper as one of the 3 hosts. All of the books virtually indistinguishable from one another. They all have, narration by all 3 of the hosts. Tales from the Crypt just happens to be the one that had the best name to carry over into a TV show. So.
It doesn't hurt when you have Stephen King and George A. Romero carrying that name over with you as well.
Right. Going on C, some Strange Adventures, Silver Age. Love that DC checker box. Going to be issue 185, solid mid-grade copy. Very good to fine condition. The Man Who Died 100 Times. Sounds like a very strange adventure to me. That one going to be just $12 down on C.
Sounds like About 99 times more than usual.
More, yes. I think the usual amount of times to die is in fact once. Astute observation.
Anyone have any Thursday plans now that we've switched to Wednesday?
Yeah, you can watch the Thursday night football game, which is traditionally maybe you'll luck out this week.
Mhm.
On D, we've got The Walking Dead Governor Special, near mint condition, just $4. It is a representation of the first appearance in Walking Dead issue number 27, as well as a backup story that was never in any of the other Walking Dead books. Trying to remember, some like a magazine or something that they had this one in, like Bleeding Cool magazine or. Anyways, if you like Walking Dead, certainly going to cost a lot less than the first printing of the first appearance of the Governor, one of the most iconic characters of the series. So I'm going to be just $4.
Eddie Page wants to know if you would do B or even 6.
Yeah, we can do that. Going on E, we've got Marvel graphic novel issue number 2 featuring Elric. It is by Roy Thomas and P. Craig Russell. It is in near mint condition. We've got that one for $25. First printing, main cover. Pretty cool if you like the Marvel graphic novel series. They introduced it specifically as a way to kind of boost sales in the direct market. It was a big hit as part of the Jim Shooter era Marvel comics. You get everything from the X-Men to Elric, She-Hulk, all kinds of really cool stories. Every single one of them standalone that is in continuity. Introduce a lot of new characters, ideas, and concepts in this series. Really hard to find them in near mint condition because they were primarily bought by comic readers as graphic novels, as opposed to a lot of the more traditional single issue buyers who, by this point in the mid 80s, had at least a handful of collectors. So that one down on.
Governor origin story was first appeared in the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund.
There you go.
Liberty Annual 2012.
I knew something like that.
Yeah.
On F, got some Greg Capullo, Todd McFarlane, Spawn, issue number 81. Very fine plus edition. Going to be just $8. All of those 50 to 100 issues of Spawn, once the print run starts thinning out, not being impossible to find issues like you find between 1 and 200 sometimes, but pretty solid pickups. Everyone.
Jeremy's picking up Elric.
Presumably a different Jeremy from me.
Presumably, one would think.
You never know. Could be a clone.
Could be.
Yeah, you got a lot of options. It's comics, baby. On G, this is the first story arc of Green Lantern New Guardians, coming off the heels of the ultra successful Jeff Johns run on Green Lanterns. The new 52 launched with not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 ongoing Lantern titles, which is pretty cool because the main one focuses on Hal, whereas the other ones all got to cover different areas of the Green Lantern Corps. This is the Kyle Rayner book, and fresh off of the success of the different Lantern Corps that were introduced through the Sinestro War and then had a more prominent role in Blackest Night. They all sort of have to work together and or against each other for the new Guardians series. Really cool, especially if you are a Kyle Rayner fan. Get to know a little bit about all the different Corps. Tyler Kirkham, some of his earliest work. He's one of those guys that mostly just does covers now. If you want to see his full interiors, complete first story arc, all 7 issues, near mint condition, less than $3 a book, $20 for the complete set. You get the first appearance of Invictus, who's an arcane word, as a cameo, and their first full appearance. Going down on G.
What that series was about, and as I was kind of looking at it for pricing, I was like, this sounds
It was
awesome.
really good. Easily the best of the Green Lantern series, and that is including Green Lantern, the main flagship title in the line. That was written by Jeff Johns, where he reverted back to when Sinestro was still on the Green Lantern. It was a pretty cool story, but New Guardian's definitely the most fun batch of the bunch. Down on H, got a little 2-issue story arc. This is Tony Daniels' final story before Grant Morrison steps back in. A little 2-issue Batman versus the Riddler. Both issues near mint condition, full set, complete story. Going to be $15. Over on H. I've got a couple of these that I absolutely love. Probably my all-time favorite DC cover month feature of the DC Bombshells variant. This is Superman Wonder Woman issue number 9, written by yours and mine, Charles Soule. Artwork also by Tony Daniel. So I guess you got a lot of options here if you're a Tony Daniel fan. Covered by Aunt Lucia. And I love that, we didn't have a Bombshell Superman at the time. So just slot in Supergirl. Make it a really cool twofer. Obviously, they each had their own cover. Pretty cool to get them together. Join in the fight. Women unite for freedom. Going for that World War II era, bombshell propaganda look. Near mint condition, going to be just $10.
Same money again. So I guess in a second here, once you grab your next.
We got Blackhawk 223, some Silver Age DC, fine condition, going to be just $6. Oh. That's what I get for eating all that mud.
That's right.
Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 87, revealing his identity, not to Mary Jane, not to Gwen Stacy, but to his all-new, all-different girlfriend, Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat, his first paramour, who shared his super adventuresome, super heroics, kind of felt like he could take care of herself.
Aaron's picking up Blackhawks on B.
You've got it. Wonder how much of tonight is going to be me plugging and unplugging.
Yeah, honestly.
That microphone back and forth. Jack Kirby coming back to Marvel Comics, doing covers on the Avengers in the Bronze Age. Issue number 153. Higher grade, very fine condition. You got that just classic Kirby perspective. Cap with the shield in the foreground with the Wasp buzzing by. Iron Man crossing over everybody. Hank Pym getting punched in the knee by the Wizard as he screams by. Just all in all, pretty cool book. Again, higher grade, very fine condition. That book's going to be just $12.
Eddie Page wants to know if you do bombshells for $5, give it a 10.
Let's do it for $6. You got $1 extra. It is yours. Going up on B, the iconic, the classic, everybody's favorite super villain team, the Beat Boys. from Walt Disney Comics, Gold Key, going to be a pretty high grade from their Silver Age series. Very fine minus condition. Going to be just $8 if you like those dastardly dogs. Then you could buy that comic book, and then you can read it, and then you can find out how to do crime.
A deal on I, and would you do E for 8? Give it a 12 for George Hutchins.
I will do E for 8, and I have 2 copies. So if anyone else wants one, $8, you got it.
So Kevin's picking up the other copy on E.
You got it.
You can get it at $8 instead of the 12, Kevin.
Fair is fair.
Gotcha.
I always say.
And then Jeremy, I got you down for that Elric Marvel graphic novel.
Going over to that empty E spot. Tales of the Unexpected, issue number 96. Fine condition. Going to be just $8. Bargain prices for the thrill of a lifetime. Step into the supernatural supermarket. I love that this cover just screams no shit. But the deadline is tonight. He's like at the grocery store trying to figure it out. And here you go. First appearance of the supernatural supermarket. Fine condition. I mean, they're always fun. Silver Age DC anthology books, especially the kind of horror, just sci-fi stories. Over on E. You know what you're getting at.
Always a good time.
Got the little 2-issue Batman Death of the Family tie-ins in issue 14 and 15. Of course, going to be Harley Quinn and Joker. You got the Joker mask over the Harley Quinn face, I believe was the insert character in there, which is pretty cool. Near mint condition, going to be just $10 for both books together. I know we've recently sold the Batman tie-in. We had the Batgirl. We had the Red Hood and the Outlaws. I think we had Nightwing. So if you've been collecting these Joker covers, they're really cool. They make a really awesome set. And we're being honest, it is a particularly good themed tie-in to know which issues belong in the crossover.
Honestly, yeah.
Even though they're all standalone stories.
This is one of the things that I actually did end up collecting in college was those die cut covers.
Really? Specifically the die cuts?
Well,
yeah, and they're just so cool.
That whole run, but the story, but I was definitely hunting for those. Zach Jr. wants to know if you would do the new Guardians on G for 16, you get it at 20.
Absolutely, I will.
And then George Hutchins is saying that he's on a Bronze Age craze right now.
Nice. I love some Bronze Age books. Going up on A, Our Army at War, issue 191. Joe Kubert, very good condition, going to be $8. Just blasting machine guns out of the windshield of a plane. Going real hardcore. They don't make them like they used to. By which I mean, I think windshields are bulletproof now on airplanes. It seems like a safety feature that they have probably imposed.
Seems kind of important.
But, I mean, what do we know?
Darren wants to know if you would do that Suicide Squad set on I for 7. You got it at 10.
On I, yeah, we can do 7. On G, we've got Daredevil. Issue number 323, going to be G because it is guest starring Venom taking over Matt Murdock. Pretty cool. Obviously, Daredevil hangs out with Spidey a lot. Venom hangs out with Spidey a lot. Somehow these two never really got together until here.
And it's going to Willie.
You've got it, Willie.
What is the issue number on A?
191. Let me close up. Sergeant Rock forms a TNT team with Ace, Johnny Cloud and the explosive Death Flies High. Which I guess, as opposed to Death Flying Low, staying under the radar. This is a pretty cool book that I was actually like more excited to find than you'd have thought. Wild Wild West issue number 1. Finding this book did, of course, kick off the whole rest of the day listening to Will Smith albums on Spotify. This is the first issue from Gold Key Comics, first appearance of Wild Wild West in comics, first Jim West and the rest. Going to be good to very good condition, so lower to mid-grade copy. Really hard to find. I think I can only see like 2 other copies anywhere for sale online to comp it with. Got this one for just $24 if you're a Wild Wild West fan, either the show or the somewhat maligned film. Either one. I think you're going to really enjoy this comic.
John Thurber's going to take it.
You've got it.
And then Aaron's picking up that Sergeant Rock on A.
What I love about the Infamous movie is that everybody sort of knows that Will Smith turned down The Matrix to do Wild Wild West, thinking that it was like the biggest like mistake of his career because The Matrix became such an iconic movie and Keanu Reeves just skyrocketed to superstardom. But let's all just take a minute and think about how many times have you watched the movie The Matrix versus how many times have you heard the song Wild Wild West? The royalties from that song alone, that album went like 3 times platinum. Realistically, maybe he did make the better choice in the end. Critics' response, damn.
Got a point, yeah.
You know, like that song still plays. If only the Wachowski siblings had let Will Smith write the Matrix rap. What a world we'd live in now.
Yeah, honestly, that'd be incredible.
Going up on A, we've got Loaded Bible, Jesus versus Vampires. Tim Seeley is a 48-page oversized one-shot. Going to be just $10, near mint condition. Yeah, vampires drink blood, but what do you do when the blood is that of JC? It's gonna be a rough time, I would assume. Probably give you a little bit of a bellyache. Down on G, another super early issue from Gold Key Comics. John Carter of Mars, issue number 2. This book has seen better days. The spine it's hanging in there, but don't read it by the pool. It's going to be just $4, which is a great greeter copy on a Silver Age book. It's got these like crazy lion and like frog person aliens that he's stabbing with a sword. I just love everything about this cover. I'll give you all the close up.
Frogman.
Because it is
He's
wild.
got like 3 arms or something. Or is that a ship?
Well, it has 2 right arms and no visible left arms. So hard to say. I think all of the animals on Mars have additional appendages. Famously, the Martians do.
Okay. Willie says, happy to say I've never heard the song or saw The Matrix.
I don't know how you have escaped the song Wild Wild West by Will Smith.
Honestly.
But I will post the music video to it in the Ultimate Comics live show group a little bit later. Wait, Willie, how old are you? I just assumed y'all are closer to my age than like 18, but I guess some of you could have avoided that. Classic Action Comics, Bronze Age, issue 429. Solid mid-grade copy. Fine condition. Printing the story, the news fit to read. Superman, alias Clark Kent. What? Now I'm gonna be $10. I know, the shock of a lifetime, right?
Larry says Wild Wild West is a fantastic movie, and I will defend it with every fiber of my being.
I'm not going to argue against you. I think that movie is so much fun. I think it has a lot of like just really unique elements. I think both Jim West, both Kevin Kline and obviously Will Smith do a tremendous job. I want to say the villain is Kenneth Branagh, who's like a Shakespearean actor who did like Midsummer Night's Dream and Hamlet, and is the director of the first Thor movie. Like, it's a solid flick. It's just goofy, and people are expecting it to be not for some reason. On B, got She-Hulk issue number 7. Obviously, the final scene of the She-Hulk TV show, really taking a lot from the courtroom steps. It's got the same power suit. Just watched a little short video about the visual effects team on She-Hulk and how difficult it was to give her like 25 different outfits. Like usually CG characters, they're like, usually you get like 1, maybe 2 or 3. Doing 25 for a 9-episode TV show was a lot. I think they did a great job with it. Obviously, she looks a little cartoonish, but I mean, what all do you expect from a 8-foot tall green person?
Franz is picking up She-Hulk on B.
You've got it. I have 2 copies. If anyone else wants one. That book is in near mint condition, near mint minus. It is just $15. And if you're in a fourth wall breaking mood, Deadpool issue number 1 from Marvel Now by Brian Posehn, famed comedian. Jerry Dugan, long-time comic writer, giving him the script assist. Tony Moore, the Walking Dead Battle Pope creator, doing full interiors, and the highly detailed Jeff Darrow cover with the every shell casing flying in the air, the regurgitated pets of the large Godzilla monster, and Deadpool blasting right at it. That book is in near mint condition. That one coming at you for just $8.
John Megan wants to know if you do G for 2, you would have 4. Is that John Carter?
Yeah, we can do that.
And I got George picking up on D.
Sounds good.
And Willie says he's 55. But he just listens to the right radio station. Is more of a metalhead. Besides, I'm more of a million ways to die in the woods type of person.
You know, what's funny about that movie, besides just that movie in and of itself, pretty funny. Good Seth MacFarlane. That's like one of my brother's all-time favorite movies.
Really?
She just thinks it's absolutely hilarious. She doesn't like Family Guy or American Dad or the live-action Seth MacFarlane stuff.
You into the Orville?
Yes, we do love the Orville. Part of me kind of feels like I've never gotten into Star Trek. She used to be like a Star Trek person, and it's sort of like getting me to watch Star Trek.
Right. Yeah, that's your middle ground.
Yeah.
Marisol.com.
Intro. Got a little 3-issue set with Catwoman, 23 through 26 of the new 52. This is going to be the first cameo and first full appearance of the all new, all different Joker's daughter, Duella Dent. She shows up in Teen Titans in the Silver Age. A very different version of the character, much darker version, and the modern version of the character. Get all 3 issues together for $18, near mint condition. That's going to be on D for Duella.
Hey, John, welcome. And George says he's more of a Once Upon a Time in the West guy.
I mean, I get that. I understand that. Going on G for when to go. Uncanny X-Men issue 140. You get the second appearance of Wolverine in the brown costume. This is the first gets it in 139, goes out fishing for Wendigo ends up in those Canadian backwoods, and you get the dissolution of the original Alpha Flight team. They go unincorporated until they reform as an independent unit, no longer under the purview of Department H in Alpha Flight issue number 1. This is like the 4th appearance of Alpha Flight, so they have a relatively short tenure in X-Men before they disband. And it is a pretty nice copy, going to be fine, very fine condition. Classic John Byrne artwork and cover. One of the last issues he does before his issue in 3.
You all ever have any book with the X-Men character Morph?
The X-Men character Morph was made up for the cartoon show, so much like Harley Quinn and Batman Adventures number 12, his first appearance is actually X-Men the Animated Series, issue number 1. We have sold that comic book on multiple occasions on this show. I believe he wasn't introduced in the main X-Men universe until like somewhat recently. They brought in a Morph character. There's a Morph, however, it is a very different version of Morph, who is introduced in the Exiles, and is on that team. Has the same power set, but looks kind of more like a traditional alien, got like the big head and the big eyes and everything. The character of Morph in the X-Men cartoon is based off of a Silver Age X-Men character named Changeling, who's in like 2 issues, dies as in like I think issue 42 as like a big Professor X died, and it's like no, it was just the shapeshifter that nobody knew about. So yes, but there's not that many, and they don't make it onto the show that often just because they aren't around.
What is on C?
C is Strange Adventures, issue 185. Is that a thorough enough answer about more?
Yeah, I pulled up Key Collector. My Tony's got everything.
All right, going down on F. This is Kanan, issue number 10. Getting real excited about the upcoming new season of The Mandalorian. Obviously, a lot of fans of Tales of the Jedi on Disney Plus. I'm sure we'll see some Kanan popping up. We've already seen some Kanan characters popping up in live action. This is going to be the first appearance of Fen Rao, who is a Mandalorian ally, which pretty cool, especially with the Mandalorian going into the whole Mandalore myth with the Darksaber, with Sabine Wren, with Bo-Katan. You're going to probably see a lot more of these Mandalorians. Might be a good pickup ahead of the new season. This book is in near mint condition and is going to be just $18.
Number and condition of the X-Men on G?
It is issue number 140. It is in fine to very fine condition. Going up on C. Captain Venture in the Land Beneath the Sea. Some classic gold key, bronze, silver. This one's Silver Age, definitely. Just kind of going all over the place. The sci-fi U.S. space probe pilots struggle to survive while stranded in the depths of a strange planet. I think what I love the most about like Silver Age sci-fi is that every single writer had absolutely no concept how ludicrously difficult it would be to send people to other planets. They just get in a rocket ship, they're there. It's a 4-hour drive. Why not? You got rocket ships, they might as well have interstellar travel.
Yeah. It's built in. We got a couple offers.
Yeah, what you got?
Franz is wondering if you would do X-Men on G for 15. You got a 20.
We can do that.
And then Willie is wondering if you would do Unexpected for 5. You got an 8.
I will.
Actually, he was wondering. He just came in with a follow-up comment. Would you do the this for 5? Would you throw in C and do them both for 11? So unexpected and the captain.
Yeah, make that work. Going on G, getting into our preview books. You know where we're going with here. G for Neil Adams, Denny O'Neil, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, issue number 82. You get the hard traveling heroes versus the Harpies. This is the first appearance of Medusa in comics, at DC Comics. It's a character that they have played around with before. It's a character that they've used like the idea of, or a Medusa. This is the first embodiment of the actual mythological character, which is pretty cool. Neil Adams, of course, going to be the one to bring, his style to something that grandiose. It is a really high grade copy, very fine to near mint condition. It is just a flat $100 if you're collecting that absolute essential Bronze Age series. This is about as good of a copy of this book as you're ever going to find. See, going down on E, we got Suicide Squad issue number 23. In addition to just any of the John Ostrander Suicide Squad books being phenomenal, and just a really kick-ass cover. I love the cross lasers, of course, an homage to them being Task Force X. Really clever cover. It is the first appearance of Oracle. After the Killing Joke, DC not entirely sure what to do with one of their most iconic characters, Barbara Gordon, shows and proves time and again that she is one of the most accomplished, most capable, and strongest characters in all of comics without the use of her legs. Still goes out there and becomes one of the most badass crime fighters you will ever meet. Such a cool turning point for such a storied character. This book is in near mint condition and is going to be just $32. You're a big Babs fan like me, so it's pretty solid little pickup for you.
Who's on G? Wait a second.
G is Green Lantern issue number 82 from the Bronze Age series. Denny O'Neil, Neil Adams. It is the Green Arrow crossover run, that iconic story. It is the first personified version of Medusa, and it is a super high grade, very fine, near mint condition. $100. I guess while we're doing super iconic stories, Marvel's got a couple of them themselves. Going up on C, the original Marvel graphic novel, number 1, kicking it off with a bang, The Death of Captain Marvel. This one's going to be the third printing of the book, makes it far more affordable. First printing is going for 3 figures and up. Going to be just $20 to snag this story for near mint condition. It's got all the major characters, all the Avengers. It is one of the.
It's going to Kevin Stone.
I've got 2 copies.
The other one's going to George.
They're both claimed. You got it. We got it in the box. In the box. Let's see, for Combat War Stories, issue number 24. Love the use of color on this. The yellow backgrounds with the yellow explosion in the foreground. Really solid mid-range copy. Fine minus. Issue number 24, $12. Getting that up on C. Got Uncanny X-Men issue 509 for $25. It's part of the Matt Fraction run. Greg Land doing covers and full interiors. Really a clever cover, really awesome. The two versions of Psylocke. Obviously, the more well-known is her kind of 90s ninja look that everybody likes drawing. She's more recently gone back to her original English body, which I think is probably a good choice in the long run. If you can't choose which version of Psylocke you like more, Greg Land's got you covered right here. Near mint condition, $25. I got the 100-page giant for 30 Days of Night, Steve Niles' vampire classic about the vampires and how much more powerful they are in like northern Alaska, where they get significantly less sun and as such have significantly more time available for vampires to ravage the populace. 100-page horror story, Ben Templesmith cover, gonna be just $5. Like vampires, like Steve Niles, like 100 pages for $5.
Can't go wrong.
It's impossible to go wrong. You are entirely correct, Dan. Got the complete 4-issue miniseries, Doll and Creature by Rick Remender. Like Fear Agent or Uncanny X-Force or any of those other classic Remender tales. You get all 4 issues, near mint condition, going to be just $10. Going up to B, we've got the first appearance of Gunfire in Deathstroke Annual Issue number 2. I imagine there's probably 1 or 2 Deathstroke fans tuning in today. This is part of the Blood Ties crossover, written by Len Wein, the late great Len Wein, who wrote that first giant size X-Men. Did first appearance of Swamp Thing, amongst others, and an absolute visionary creator. Near mint condition, just $5.
Would you do Green Lantern on G for 80 and 100 for Brock?
Yeah, we can do that. Follow that up with the 6th issue. Actually, we'll save that so it doesn't get confusing. Oh, I know you got it here. Got Avengers issue 128 real early. You got Vision, Thor, Iron Man, Scarlet Witch. Going to be very good plus condition. Just $8. H is Uncanny X-Men 509. First print main cover, near mint condition. Just incredibly popular. Obvious reasons. Recommend cover and interiors. Matt Fraction right in the story. Psylocke special.
Darren's wondering if you would do that Star Wars canon on F for 12, you get 18.
Tell you what, let's go $13. You know, $1 extra buck, it's yours.
We just sold that Green Lantern 82.
Going up on D, Green Lantern Emerald Dawn 2, 90 days. Hal Jordan in jail as the events of Emerald Dawn play out. You got the complete 6-issue miniseries for just $10. If you're jonesing for some Green Lantern and just missed out on the one that was down on G, all 6 issues, near mint condition. Doing that D for Dawn.
$13 works for F.
Excellent.
George wants to know if you do Avengers on G for 4, you give it an 8.
F. Yeah, I will take 4 for that one. It's kind of rough looking.
Suresh is picking up the Emerald Dawn on D.
Excellent. Replacing that on D, Tomb of Dracula, issue number 25. It is in very good condition. You get the first appearance and origin of Hannibal King. The central fold is detached at the bottom staple, going to make it a real affordable copy for. I mean, there's really only like 3 or 4 big first appearances in Tomb of Dracula. Obviously, Dracula in issue 1, Blade in issue 10. Hannibal King right here, and then Deacon Frost in 45. And that's pretty much it in terms of Tomb of Dracula, like big key issues. $25 for a real low print run book. Not bad at all. Going over to F from Wild Storm Comics, Friday the 13th, issue number 1. Abuser and the Abused. It is a one-shot issue. Got a real low print run. Joshua Fialkov doing the story on this one. Going to be near mint condition. Just $10. Suggested for mature readers if you had little to no background on the Friday the 13th franchise. So it's interesting. You thought maybe your 8-year-old would really enjoy it. Well, they almost certainly will. But you might need to worry a little bit about the content. You've got it. On G, Incredible Hulk issue 106. Good condition, just $15. 102, the first issue in the solo Hulk series, so real early on in that. Above the Earth, a Titan rages. Got the shield helicarrier in the background. It's always fun. Keeping tabs on the Jolly Green Giant himself. Gorgeous cover, doing digital artwork. Miracle Man issue number 14. This is the Brandon Peterson variant. It is in near mint condition for $28. Now that the Neil Gaiman series is coming out, a couple issues on that out. You know, a lot of people with a renewed interest in the character as well. Over to I for Classics Illustrated, issue 133 from the original Silver Age series. This one, H.G. Wells' The Time Machine, truly a classic in every sense of the word. I believe this one is a first printing, which is really hard to find on the Classics Illustrated. Very good condition, going to be just $12.
Fifth grade.
Nice. Did you love it?
I did. It was right around the time that movie came out too. Let's go on to Willie T.
You got it, Willie. Going up to A. Back to our preview books. Got a little 2-issue set. Avengers number 43 and 44. It is, of course, the first Prince of Guardian, played by David Moore, and Black Widow coming back to the MCU in the Thunderbolts. You also get the partial origin of the Black Widow, which again gone over in the MCU with the Black Widow movie. You also get the origin and death of the Red Guardian. Obviously, he comes back as all great comic book characters do. So you get a nice, tight, little succinct 2-issue story. Both issues together, original Black Widow and first appearance of Red Guardian, just $75. Both issues going to be in good condition. If you're looking for Avengers key issues, if you're looking for stuff that is upcoming, if you're looking for stuff that they have already seen and you know people love, this one covers it all. Under $100 for 2 key issues. We also have, if you're got your 45, just want to pick up that Origin in the second issue, Origin of Black Widow, Avengers number 44. A little bit higher grade, very good, fine condition. That one's going to be just $28.
That's such a good book.
It really is. Yeah, I think that was Roy Thomas when he was doing Avengers. Does a lot of good deep dive. Down on C, this is going to be Spawn, issue number 2. It's got that phenomenal Todd McFarlane cover, of course, as all those early Spawns do. It is also going to be the first appearance of probably the most iconic Spawn character besides Spawn himself, the first clown, played by John Leguizamo in the first movie. Probably going to be a big part of the upcoming Jamie Foxx movie as well. Again, with Spawn, you've got that all the jam-packed first appearances in the first issue. And a few real secondary characters here and there, different versions of Spawn, different side characters. Clown is one of the biggest members of that Spawn family. Get that first appearance. Full books.
It's kind of a return recently in the current Spawn. This kind of behind the scenes is one of the orchestrating bad guys now again.
Like he does.
Yeah.
Classic Clown. Going on D. This is Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 2. Going to make it the second appearance of not just Ultimate Peter Parker, but the entire Ultimate universe. Of course, started in 2000. Really going heavy on how contemporary the characters are. Doing the photo background with Mark Bagley drawing Spider-Man on top of them. Really clever way to do that. This looks in near mint condition. Going to be just $20. Obviously, the Ultimate version, Ultimate Universe, the primary locale of Into the Spider-Verse, and the all-important version of Peter Parker that has to die to make way for Miles Morales. Some 160 years later.
X-Men Spawn on C and the X-Men on H together for 21. It comes to 37.
I will do the two of them together for $25. So I'll do buy one, get one free. Those 2 issues. Down on I. Got Moon Knight, issues 1 through 4. It is the complete 4-issue series by Doug Moe and Tommy Lee Edwards. My Tommy Lee Edwards. Incredible style for Moon Knight. One of the most unique versions of Moon Knight. He uses these real heavy inks, which is perfect for the character. That's a darker version of Moon Knight, kind of lurking in the shadows. A lot more of the Moon Knight that you probably think of now, as opposed to the '80s Moon Knight. That was a lot more of a straight up superhero. Really getting into kind of the darker version, and the night is no longer safe for evil. All 4 issues, near mint condition, $32.
Christian wants to know if you do it.
The set that I just put up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
And then go for H and C.
Cool.
At 25.
Sound good.
Yeah, as soon as I saw it, Billy Edwards to the Moon Knight, I was like, I need to check that out.
Man, it's good.
What is the Avengers on B?
On B, it is Avengers issue number 44. It is the origin of Black Widow. It is in very good to fine condition. It is the death of the Red Guardian, and it is $28. This is Cap's Avengers, of course, with Cap, Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, and Hawkeye after they have added Goliath back to the team, and Hercules joining the phrase, and some real early Black Widow back when she still had like the fishnet capes costume with a little mask.
Thomas is picking up the Avengers on B.
You got it. I'm going to pop over on C. I also have a lower grade copy of that book. Real inexpensive, good minus condition for just $10. And then replacing that on B, we have this just really sweet looking Batgirl issue number 25. This is the Joshua Middleton variant cover. You get a close up of her, those round cheeks and the bright smile. It's just really fun. Does a really good job of I think portraying Batgirl and just the little bit more of a contrast to the Bruce Wayne, kind of the aspects that make her a little bit more unique. This book's going to be a near mint minus condition. We've got it for just $4.
Really came in first for claiming that Avengers on.
Got it.
Rodney, I still get you the Avengers on A.
Excellent. And yeah, the A has 43 and 44, so you're getting that issue a little bit nicer than the Coca-Cola's on C.
Then Brady's picking up Batgirl on B.
I've got a couple copies of that Batgirl. If anyone else wants one, just $4, and she's all yours. Silver Age Superboy, issue 123. Unwrapping the curse of the Superboy mummy. Book is in good minus condition, so we've got it for just $4 if you like those Silver Age soups.
Picking up a Batgirl, and then yes, Rodney. So A had both Avengers 43 and 44.
Yeah, 2-issue set was up on A, so you got both of them. Yeah, they're on H for Adventure Comics, issue number 501. This is really cool when they got up in the numbering, made it Adventure Comics a little digest-sized book where you could get like stories. You always got 1 or 2 Legions, and then you would get a couple others in there like Spectre or Shazam. This one, the cover featuring the Legion of Superheroes versus the worst criminals in history. You got Nero, you got Dillinger, and of course, good old Adolf, the ultimate evil. Pretty good condition for one of those digest-sized books. Going to be very fine minus condition, just $12. Those little digest books are the reason that I love the Legion of Superheroes. They're just really fun. Cannot beat them.
Would you Hulk on G? I'll do it 15.
Yeah, we can do that. We've got Simpsons Comics, issue number 60. Just $4. Marge versus Smithers. Smackdown on Evergreen Terrace. Smithers in his perpetual need to serve others. Marge finding that a little bit odd in her own. Understandably so, Marge. Understandably so.
Valid concern to have.
Well, Brave and the Bold, Green Lantern, and Dr. Fate going down on G. This is from the J. Michael Straczynski series. Very fine, Richard. If you love Dr. Fate, Pierce Brosnan's portrayal of him in Black Adam, read some of his comics adventures. This one's going to be real inexpensive. This one's going to be a little one-shot issue. This one going to bring you along with another more familiar DC character. Makes it real easy to pick up a Dr. Fate story tonight. Just $4.
Suresh is picking that up. The Brave and the Bold on G.
You got it. Going up on A for the no longer affiliated with America. This is the 5th printing Jim Lee black and white cover variant on Justice League issue number 1, the 10th whole issue of the New 52, the cornerstone, the keystone, the metropolis, if you will. This book is in near mint condition. If you love Jim Lee, this is a great pickup. Could be just $15. It's got, of course, all your favorites: Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, Cyborg, and do we know? Say Green Lantern? Aquaman. That's the guy. Aquaman. You know, Aquaman.
If you follow like the animated movies, this is the one that War is based off of, that kind of started their animated universe at that point. What is on E? Suicide Squad.
E is Suicide Squad issue number 23. It is in near mint condition. It is the first appearance of Oracle. So, first appearance of Barbara Gordon after Batman. Her Oracle duties, persona, etc., etc. At the point of the New 52, she had, I believe, actually been Oracle longer than she was Batgirl. And she's introduced in like 1967 or 68. Killing Joke comes out in the mid-80s, so like 20 years. And then she's Oracle up until 2011. Yeah. She was Oracle up until the New 52.
Thomas Bishop is picking it up.
You got it.
So, what's up, Ultimate Crew and family?
How's it going, Kyle? Open E slot. But this is a really cool set. This is the Soulfire hardcover slipcase, Volume 1, shipped before Volume 2 came out. If you grab a Volume 2, whatever, complete the case, although they've got a little block in there, so you don't need it. For Soulfire, it is limited edition, signed and numbered. This one, number 217 out of just 500 total made. Every single one of the slipcases signed and numbered by Soulfire writer Peter Steigerwald and Soulfire creator / artist Michael Turner. Obviously, the late Michael Turner, the biggest artists from the 90s. In that first wave of big image comics, broke off into Aspen Studios, have his own production company. Probably would be still putting out quality content today. If you ever wanted a Michael Turner signature, especially a really cool limited edition signed and numbered piece, $125, and it is yours.
Here, Thomas, Avengers 44.
Got GI Combat issue number 123. Great use of lighting with the shadow on the back of the GI and the bazooka flames shooting out in both directions. The front of the tank illuminated by the blast. Really cool. That one going to be very good condition for just $8. See, we got one GI. This is where we're going to be just excessively specific. Make sure you're using the letter and the title, because we also have GI Joe issue number 60 and 61. It is a 2-issue story. Both issues together are going to be near mint minus condition, and you're going to get, buckle up, the first appearance of Lieutenant Falcon, the first Chuckles, the first Fat Truck, the first Law and Order, the first Iceberg, the first Monkey Wrench, the first Zanzibar, the first Ice Viper. You got Mike Zeck covers and full interiors on both issues by Todd McFarlane, a very young Todd McFarlane, some of his earliest work at Marvel Comics before he did the Hulk, before he did Amazing, before he did Spider-Man. G.I. Joe. Yeah, both issues together, high grade, $24. All those first appearances, that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 characters making their first appearance in these issues, and Todd McFarlane interiors.
Would you get the GI Combat on GI?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I always know that Todd McFarlane did a couple of G.I. Joe, but I never remember what they were. And then I was flipping through that one. I was like, I think these are they. And then they were. They still are. On G, Tomahawk issue number 112, good condition. A classic DC Western, gonna be $5. You're like a rough and tumble. Rough and Tumble would be a good name for 2 G.I. Joe characters.
Actually, yeah, that would be.
Larry Hama, you got 1 issue left. Give me a call. I'm sure you haven't written it yet. I'm sure you're ready to start introducing new characters.
Yes.
That final issue. Going up on A, the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 52. This one's got it all. It's the conclusion of the King trilogy. He, of course, makes his first appearance in issue number 50, second, 51, third, 52. Close it out where you get that epic final confrontation between Spidey and the big guy. Real solid, mid-grade copy, very good to fine condition. Gonna be just $75. A
Deals. Sold.
We sold a few. Yeah, we just had a few available. If you're a Josh Middleton fan, if you're a Batgirl fan, that one is still available because, again, we had a couple copies. Just $4.
Would you
I will do 18, and I have 2 sets. So if anyone else wants one, $18. It's yours. Oh, retag.
Eddie's gonna pick up the Batgirl. We still have a couple of those left.
Got a single digit Silver Age Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos. Lord Haha's last laugh, busting in. Classic Jack Kirby cover. The issue number 4. Very good condition. Just $32.
I was taking that other GI Joe eye.
Got it. We've got the now classic Kyle and Yost X-Force. This is the debut of the stealth team. Clayton and Crane doing full cover and interiors. Wolverine first joins X-Force. X-23 first joins X-Force. This is going to be a very into near mint condition. Going to be just $5. We of course had X-Force introduced in Deadpool 2, meaning that they are now probably, I guess, technically, like officially in the MCU. We have seen Logan and X-23, and now that Logan's going to be in Deadpool, I feel like they're really gearing up for something big. It'd be pretty cool to see both of them on the team together on an X-Force or an X-Men in the near future.
Or the
replacing that on we've got a fine to very fine copy of Power Rangers issue number 1. Brett Blevins cover. This is the first Power Rangers comic. You're going to the first appearance of all 5 main Rangers. First Red Ranger, first pink, black, yellow, blue. Get the first appearance of Lord Zed, the first Bulk and Scully, the first Huddies, and of course the first appearance of Goldar, as well as a few more. First out 5, first Zordon. All of them, just $12. All people, all the Rangers, all the power.
Power can be yours.
Here's a question for you, Daniel. Did you get into Power Rangers?
Oh yeah.
What are the Power Rangers powers?
As
far as I can tell, they morph and then they just get like guns and swords and stuff, and they just still do the same karate that they did when they were kids.
I mean, less, and then just
and they get robots.
Yeah,
so their power is just they can just carry those around. I mean, the costumes are cool, I guess. It's just that I'm very curious what their actual powers are. Maybe the power is that, like, whenever they get hit with anything, they just have sparks fly off their chest and they're okay. No one ever gets, like, cut.
That's fair, yeah.
No bruising. It's just, sparks.
Really dramatic, like green flips.
Yeah, it's like a really acrobatic game of laser tag.
Yeah.
On C, Silver Age, Jack Kirby, Captain America, issue number 103. 101 or rather 100 being the first issue of the Silver Age cap. It's going to be just the fourth. Got a great Red Skull cover with with him right there, front and center. Solid mid-grade copy, fine minus condition, going to be $35. Got the Universal Monsters Frankenstein one-shot issue, high grade, very fine, near mint condition. Going to be just $6. I'll be danged. Got Star Wars issue number 47 from the original Bronze Age Star Wars series. High grade, very fine, near mint condition. You'd think all that would be reason to buy this color, but Daniel, is that going to be good enough for our viewers? Corey, it is. You get the secret bonus extra.
Henry wants to know if you would do Frankenstein for 3 of its 6.
Sure. Going down on E, The Adventures of Jerry Lewis, issue 116. Lewis versus the Abominable Snowman. Because again, it's Christmas time, so I can start selling all these snow covers. Solid mid-grade, Silver Age book, $8, fine condition. Got some Marvel Comics Presents, issue number 57. A young Dale Keown, before he has his signature style. Wolverine versus Hulk tends to be a popular matchup. Very fine condition, just $5. You get a Namer story in there as well. Over to F, do a little Fantastic Four, issue 148. Going to be very fine condition, really nice, higher grade copy. You got the FF versus the FF, the Frightful Four. Got a Wizard, of course, Space Pot Pete, the Trapster, got Sandman, and the off-the-line Medusa. Going to be $15.
Henry's picking up the Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine.
Indeed, you got it.
Evan's picking up the Fantastic Four on F.
Excellent. On F with Battlestar Galactica, issue number 1. First appearance of Battlestar Galactica in comics. Going to be a higher grade book in the very fine edition. Pylon for Starbucks, for the name of their spaceship, and other important things from Battlestar Galactica. All in there, just $10. You get it. D, Lady Death. Last Rites, issue number 1. Going to be very fine condition. A whole lot of lady. $15. Got the cape swirling, electricity. You got a moon. You got another moon. Your favorite celestial beings in one. Presumably interiors as well.
convenient location.
One-stop shop. Got Incredible Hulk, issue 320. Classic confrontation. My favorite Hulk side character. Dr. Leonard Sampson, one of my 10 favorite superheroes. High grade, near mint minus condition. Now I'm going to be just $5.
A request should be up close.
Yeah. Again.
And Kyle's picking up Hulk on that.
You got it. This is gonna be your last peek, though. If you wanna ogle the cover anymore, $15. $100-page giant Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. Solid mid-grade copy, very good to fine condition. Issue number 205. Got 3 complete stories. Got some Supergirl, some Superboy, Sunboy, Saturn Girl, Karate Kid, Mon-El, Ultra Boy, Brainiac, Wildfire, probably other Legionnaires as well. That one's going to be just $15 for 100 pages. Wow.
Right. I guess if you want to fill up that last spot, we can go to break. And then
let's pop up our
we'll cycle the mic again during break as well.
Going up on F, our last pre-break story. It is going to be the complete first story arc of the first ongoing Wolverine series by Chris Claremont and John Buscema. It is the first ongoing Wolverine, the first appearance of the patch persona. You get the first black costume, the first Muramasa blade, and again, the first complete story arc, all 3 issues. High grade. Going to Kyle, and at that, we'll take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Ultimate Comics Super Secret Warehouse. We have so many unprocessed boxes, literally thousands. What you just saw in the little shot was not even half of just unprocessed long boxes that we have not gone through yet. This is the stuff we use for our live show, so I thought it'd be really fun to give you guys a behind-the-scenes look and hopefully find gold. If not, it should still be pretty fun to see what's in this box. All right, let's see what's in this bad boy. Oh, heck yeah. This is the first print of Ultimate Spider-Man 1. This is the OG printing. You know, you got a couple ticks on the spine there, but still probably like a $50 book. Pretty nice. And that is pretty hot right now. Oh, snap. I am very surprised I censored myself. This is the first issue of Knights of the Old Republic. This is a super hot book right now. I am really happy about that. That is awesome. Okay, all right, back to the box. Okay.
We're back.
Welcome back. Down on F, replacing that Wolverine set is the hidden extra preview book from the Tuesday night show that we neglected to put up. So thanks for tuning in tonight. You get the chance to snag it. It is incredibly hard to find. 1 in 25 Tommy and Lee Edwards steampunk variant for Harley Quinn issue number 3 from the New 52. This is such a cool cover. Tommy got so into it, did such in-depth details. It's
so rad.
An incredibly popular book. I mean, everything from like the boots to the tights, the 3 petticoat skirt, like it's just so much design. The background with the clown Super cool. This book is in near mint condition, crisp copy, $165.
You know, I was watching some of those old videos saved on the laptop.
Uh-huh.
That cover was on like a banner or something behind.
Yeah, this was our cosplay costume banner for the
Yeah.
North Carolina Comic-Con for, I don't know, 5-10 years, however long we were doing it, I think. He said somebody asked to see A up close, Silver Age, Amazing Spider-Man. Very good to fine condition. Would be a little bit better, but there's that one crease up at the top. Really the only big thing. Little chip in that corner. $75. It is the conclusion of the Kingpin trilogy. The full issue, Spidey versus the Kingpin. The epic confrontation between the two at the end of the story. And it's just $75. Big Spider-Man key issue for under $100. And those double digis.
Double digis.
Going up on B. Got Son of Satan issue number 4. First print, main cover, near mint condition. Going to be $12. Little Damian Hellstrom action. Can't say no to that.
No.
Or else you'll get damned. What hell?
I'll be saying
That is correct.
that is
Literally. Literally. On C. The George Perez Wonder Woman issue number 2, taking over post-crisis, redefining Wonder Woman for an all-new, all-different era. This is the first post-crisis Steve Trevor. It is just the second issue in that long-running George Perez series. It's got a kick-ass cover with this crazy zombie trying to eat Steve Trevor's soul as Wonder Woman flies in to save him. It is in near mint condition, and it is just $8.
He's got some great books tonight.
Thanks. Up on D, we're going to stick with DC. Little DC Comics presents issue number 25. Another high-grade copy. This one Soup's teaming up with the Phantom Stranger. This book, high grade, very fine, near mint condition. Going to be just $6. A is still Amazing Spider-Man issue number 52. Very good to fine condition. It is $75. The conclusion of the first Kingpin story arc, a little 3-issue story that starts with his first appearance in 50, making this the 3rd appearance of Kingpin.
Scratch is picking up that DC Comics presents on D.
Excellent. Going down on E, the penultimate issue of the original series of X-Men. You got the original 5 in their Silver Age costumes, not their original school uniforms, but their own solo suits. This book pretty high grade. Issue number 65, going to be very fine minus condition, just $75. 66 is the final issue with the original team before the book switches to a reprint series and remains so for years until it gets resurrected with Giant Size X-Men issue number 1. If you're collecting the X-Men, this one one of those real key issues because, again, the reason it got canceled was that the print run was dropping as sales were slipping. They didn't realize a lot of people were really digging this series until it was too late, and really hard to find those once you get into the 50s, 60s, the Adam X-Men era.
So if you do A and E together for 100, it comes out to
Maybe 150. I'll do the two of them together for 125. Meet you in the middle. But they're both, I mean, really good double-digit Silver Age books. I think 125 is a pretty solid deal. Up to D. Got Nova, issue number 2. First appearance of Powerhouse, first appearance of Condor, second appearance of Nova. Nicer copy, fine to very fine condition. That one going to be just $12.
He's countering your 125 at 115.
I'll do $124. Got some Frank Miller Daredevil, issue number 167. Very fine condition. Going to be $12. Great Frank Miller cover, making usage of color like he does. Little insight to the design that ends up showing up in the Sin City series. On H, some original series Ghost Rider, issue number 15, going to be fine, very fine condition for just $15. Ghost Rider versus Orb, that classic villain that everybody knows and loves to hate.
Ralph's passing. Would you do X-Men on 60 by itself?
Let's see, I was going to do 24 for the both of them. That would be $62. Make that work. I can put that extra $2. $2 is close enough. $60, you got it. You said that was for A or E?
For E.
You got it. With Incredible Hulk, issue 126. Hulk versus Nightcrawler. Not that Nightcrawler, different guy. Going to be very good minus condition. $12.
Kevin wants to know if you do A for 62.
I will do A for 62. You got it. We'll go ahead and replace one spider with another. This is the Adam Kubert variant of Arachnite, issue number 1. The infinity infused mashup of Spider-Man and Moon Knight. If you're a Spider fan, if you're a Moon Knight fan, this one gets you both. If you like variants, first print, near mint condition, it's going to be $90 on A. Another kind of a bit of a mashup Going on here, this is the Lionel Castellani 1 in 25 Lego variant for Superior Spider-Man, issue number 19. It is, of course, an homage to the Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko cover jam piece for Amazing Fantasy issue number 15, the first appearance of Spider-Man. This is full color. I think they higher ratio, like a 1 in 100 that was in black and white. Honestly, you're buying Lego. You want to get in that gorgeous, fully rendered color. Near mint condition, just $20. No, we got Lego fans. No, we got Spider-Man fans. No, we got people who pick up variants.
Alan wants to know if you would do G, H, and B for 27. It comes up to 39.
Sure, I can do that.
Can you do D for 10 for Randy?
Yes, I can. Like saying yes. Going on H. This is previews. You may remember previews. Comes out monthly from Diamond Comics. Issue number 13. The very first order form for comic books in the 1990s. January 1990 edition. It all starts right here. The infamous 1990s with previews number 13. This book is in very good condition. I gave it a flip through right before the show because it was too cool not to. Jam packed with a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles right before they got their first live action movie. It's got some really cool T-shirts in there, like Todd McFarlane Spider-Man, and there's like a Punisher sweatshirt. January 1990. It was a different world. If you want to give that a flip through, $5. A blast from the past. If there's one thing I know about comic fans is that they love getting blasted.
Certainly.
Got on B, Blackheart Billy, issue number 1 by Kieran Dwyer and Rick Remender, signed by both creators. If you like Kieran Dwyer, if you like Rick Remender, just $8 for both those SIGs. Very fine condition up on B. I can't fan these out enough to see them, and most of their magnificence. Got the 2-issue set on D for Wolverine from his first ongoing series, issue number 154 and 155, both featuring Rob Liefeld covers, both going to be first print, main cover, both issues going to be near mint condition. We've got it, Kyle.
As a reminder, when making your claims, make sure to sign both the letter and the item.
Especially now that we're cooking with grease. Power into some books. Power.
That request for Alex Ross and 4 slabs from Ronald.
Don't have a ton of graded books tonight, but I do have a particularly cool Alex Ross piece. I think I've got it back here.
And Jeremy was asking, he said he got A for under $10 last year. Why is it 90 now?
There's 2 big factors that go into the price of comics. It is the supply and the demand. Apparently, a lot of people missed out on this when it was $10. There's a lot fewer copies still available. I would say the demand has probably gone up due to major motion pictures starring not one, not two, but three Spider-Mans, as well as the Saturn Award-winning Moon Knight series with a phenomenal performance by Oscar Isaac. Just a lot more interest. You have the upcoming Into the Spider-Verse movie that was supposed to be out, I want to say this month, but got pushed back for whatever reasons. But a lot of people looking into sort of every version of any Spider character as a potential first appearance for a movie character as well. So a lot of reasons. All right, you asked for Alex Ross down on G. This is the Avenger or the Marvel Comics 75th anniversary 1 in 200 Alex Ross pencil sketch variant for Avengers issue number 25, the all new, all different Marvel. Now it is in near mint condition. You've got the big guns, Cap in the middle, of course, Thor, Iron Man, Hawkeye. But I mean, it doesn't just stop at the main Avengers. You get Kang, you get Immortus, you get Loki, Namor, Zemo, Hulk, Wonder Man, Scarlet Witch, Goliath, Ultron. It's just the entire history of the Avengers in one kick-ass sketch cover by Alex Ross. Again, a 1 in 200 ratio variant for just $50.
It's not 40.
On the Avengers I just put up.
Yeah.
I'll give it a minute because let's finish talking about it. If no one else wants to make another offer while I fill in DNF, we'll go 40.
On B.
Up on B is Blackheart Billy, issue number 1 from SLG Comics. It is written by Karen Dwyer with artwork by Rick Remender. It is signed by both creators, Karen Dwyer and Rick Remender. 2 signatures, just $8. Going down on F for the first full appearance of Jane Foster as Thor. She has a cameo a couple times. This is going to be her first actual full appearance. You see the costume first in a Gwenpool, along with Gwenpool in Deadpool Hawkeye issue number 0. It's a Halloween issue. And you see her walking around with Gwenpool. It's a little debate if that is a cameo of the characters or if they're just Halloween costumes. Little soft cameo. Of course, Jane Foster shows up as Thor in like one page when she first gets the hammer. Everybody, who is she? And then the first issue of this series, she's got that close up, the full cover, but you don't actually see her as Thor until the very end of the issue. This is the actual first full appearance of Thor. It is in near mint condition, and it is just $20.
Ralph's picking up that Blackheart Billy B.
You got it. Then up on D, going back to our previews, you're asking for a slab of the night. We've got Darth Vader issue number 3. It is the first appearance of not 1, not 2, but 3 all new Star Wars characters, all of whom have continued on in the series and been significant characters and fan favorites. It is, of course, the first appearance of Dr. Aphra, the first 000, and the first BT1, all 3 of them in a CGC graded 9.6 package for $125. Should we peel that to 40? More favorite characters. We've got Batman issue number 470. Batman and Robin squaring off against Maxie Zeus, the crazy bat villain, believing himself to be the Greek deity. Obviously, a little easier to discern who's crazy and who's actually a demigod or god when you're friends with Wonder Woman. Makes those delineations a little bit more clear. Great, very fine near mint condition. Gonna be just $5.
Now pick up Darth Vader on D.
You've got it.
Adam West, Batman, Penguin.
Okay. D. Get you back in your bag. Going on G, got a little 2-issue set in the original Uncanny X-Men, issue number 254 and 255. The all double new X-Men team making their debut in the classic first class uniforms in homage of course to Giant Size issue number 1. Banshee returning as you always need. And this set, I have a few copies. If anyone else wants one, still available. $6 scores you both books in very fine near mint condition. Game over to Daniel there. You got up on D, Red Hood and the Outlaws, issues number 1 and 2. Another little 2-issue set. This coming out of the New 52. Scott Loppo, Kenneth Rockefeller, a guy, again, rarely get to see doing interiors on a book, covers and interiors on that. You get the first appearance of the Outlaws, as well as the first appearance of Essence and Crux, and the first appearance of both comics can be near mint minus condition, $32 for the 2-comic set.
Right, Mario, I got you for an X-Men set on G, and then is that a claim on C as well? Just let me know. And then would you do F for 14? You have 20.
I will do.
Oh, it's probably because this was our next, the X. I think that's on C. Okay. I figured it out by myself.
Good job.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you, Daniel. Not just for that, but for other reasons as well. But also for that.
Yeah, I was about to be like, wait, he didn't make a qualifier on his claim. And I was like, wait, C is next to X, and it was X-Men.
Yeah. Gotta get a little bit of time.
Yeah, I'll get you for another side.
Yeah, again, have a few of those if anyone else wants one. Down on F, Strange Academy, issue number 1. First print, main cover. Hold on to your britches, unless somebody's going to claim it quick, because you just already know what all of these first appearances are, because there's a lot. We got the first appearance of Emily Bright, the first Dormammu, the son of classic Dormammu, the first Shaylee Pedal, the first German Aguilar, the first Zoe Laveau, the first Ulrich and Eric Warson, who is as guardian children, the first Guslong, the first Toth, a crystal warrior, the first Calvin Morse. This is the first print, main cover, near mint condition, Humberto Ramos artwork, written by Scotty Young. It is a great pickup, the direction the MCU is going, introducing a lot of these younger characters, introducing a lot of mystical elements. It is just a really fun book. It's a really cool set to collect. It is a really great series, one of the most original concepts that Marvel has done in a long time. And that one is $150.
I mean, that one dropped right around like the pandemic.
Yeah.
Fine, so we could never keep it on shelf.
Yeah, print ones were super low. They didn't overprint anything. Nobody ordered like a lot of extras. It's a lot of good. On H, Star Spangled War Stories, issue 129. Got a dinosaur, got a machine gun, got a plane. All the classics for a great comic. Very good plus condition. $24.
No slab. There are no Sonic slabs tonight.
There are no signed slabs tonight. But if you want to wait, I don't know, like 6 to 8 months or however long it's going to take, there's a lot of signings at CGC right now, and we'll have some back from that in the future. On first print, first edition of the Batman Death in the Family graphic novel. Pre-owned, but still pretty solid condition. The controversial bestseller by Jim Starlin, Jim Aparo, and Mike DiCarlo. Obviously, the death of Jason Todd leading to the origins of Red Hood. A little two-for deal stacked up there. Wasn't planning on it, but here we are. Going up on A, the complete the complete 6-issue miniseries by John Byrne, DC Legends, issues 1 through 6. You get the first appearance of Amanda Waller, not just still around, but thriving in the new DC Extended Universe. I don't think it's you're like really sensitive to spoilers. You can cover your ears for like 2 seconds. I let you know. Obviously, she has her cameo in Black Adam. Obviously, she is the leader of Task Force SX, the Suicide Squad, with James Gunn helming things, Peacemaker being their biggest TV show. The Suicide Squad movie in the works. There's nowhere to go but up on Amanda Waller. This is the first appearance of the Suicide Squad as we know them, the all villains team taking over from the name from like a Silver Age War comic. It is the first appearance of Brimstone, and I think one of the more underrated first appearances in here, the first appearance of the Justice League International, the classic version of the Justice League, sans Superman and Wonder Woman. Booster Gold joins the team. You get Shazam joining the Justice League. You get Guy Gardner joining the Justice League. Beetle joining the Justice League. Really cool lineup. One of the most fun books of all time. You get the complete set, all 6 issues, all going to be in near mint condition for just $40 when the first Suicide Squad movie came out, issue number 1, which has the first appearance of the Suicide Squad, was selling alone for $100. The book leveled out, bumped up again when the James Gunn movie came out. Don't be surprised when this bumps up again in the somewhat near future.
Mario, no worries. I got you for that X-Men on G. We just had multiple copies. I was able to figure it out eventually. You got an offer on the Family. Did you do 6? You were 12.
We'll do it for 8. 2 extra bucks. It's yours.
John Thurber was saying he was looking up to get Strange Academy 1 for cover price and got it slabbed and signed by Scotty Young and 9.8.
Good timing. Yeah, I want to say 9.8s are selling for like 500, something like that.
All right.
Yeah. Going up on DC Special Series number 12. It is Secrets of the Haunted House. I wasn't sure if it was house or hill. 5 fear-filled features. You got Jim Starlin doing cover and interiors. Very good plus condition, just $5.
What is on?
H is Star Spangled War Stories, issue number 129. Very good plus condition.
Checking out the Haunted House on B.
You've got it. Got some Twilight Zone action. The fire raging through the forest was his sentence of death from the past. It's going to be issue number 30 from 1969. Just $5. Gold Key Comics.
Franz is wondering if he would do 100 for Strange Academy.
Do it for 125. Split the difference with you. Got some classics illustrated. Robert Louis Stevenson, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, oversized one-shot issue, obviously. $4, near mint condition.
Ralph is wondering what slab is in that box that I guess was from Tuesday.
Yeah, that's the leftover from last night. We'll put that up at last looks. Double last.
Double that. I just said Tuesday as if that wasn't yesterday.
Just yesterday.
Right. Rodney's picking up Batman on Eye at full price.
You got it.
Says 125 works on F.
You got it. Going on F from Awesome Comics. This is Coven, issue number 1. Awesome Comics, the Rob Liefeld imprint of Image. You got it sealed in the original poly bag with sticker and certificate of authenticity as a limited edition collectible. 1997. That one gave me $10. And Churchill doing interiors on that.
Ralph's picking right.
You've got it. Going over to I. We've got Joe Hill's thumbprint, issue number 1, first print, main cover. Listed at very fine near mint, but I see no reason why this book isn't near mint minus. It's got that little bit of printer ink on the bottom. I think that is it, which is why we have it marked down. Issue of that hot Joe Hill series. Over to F for Force. Got X Force. I'm pretty sure it's on issue number 50. Maybe 45. So much chrome being thrown around.
Honestly.
Number 25. Halfway there. The huge 25th anniversary issue. Wrap around, gatefold, foil, chrome cover. Really making interesting use of the foil in the logo, not at all in like any of the metallic pieces. Pretty interesting choice. Yeah, Future Shock, oversized issue, gonna be near mint minus condition, just $4. Cable number 25.
Ralph's table on F.
Got it. We got the one shot Spider-Man versus Wolverine. As popular as the two characters are, as adversarial as they have been throughout the years, somehow this is the only Spider-Man versus Wolverine that there is. You get the death of Ned Leeds, pretty big. Obviously, that is the Ned in the live-action Spider-Man franchise. You get the issuer Wolverine. Figures out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. You get the first part of Kyle, you've got it. Going up to D for Detective Comics, issue number 32. Some more Aunt Lucia bombshell variants. This one featuring the lovely Poison Ivy. I love that they do her. It's just like so pin up that they're like, oh yeah, calendar model.
Yeah.
Of course, for February, gets that Valentine's Day in there. Near mint condition, be just $5.
Willie says it was like a Betty Page.
It does look a little bit like a Betty Page pose. I feel like the style of garment is really similar, and the hairstyle is stylized really similar to Betty Page. On F, we've got a fine, very fine, mid to high grade copy of Avengers, issue number 98. You get the re-emergence of Hawkeye, the first appearance of his fringy disco costume after years on the team serving as Goliath with the pin particles. He's finally back to his classic Archer persona. This one, pretty cool book, gonna be just $18. More classic Star Wars. Carmine Infantino doing Star Wars issue number 29. Darth Vader putting the whooping. Near mint condition, going to be just $10.
If you want to swap that back for what you just took down for a second, before you think about that Star Wars, Ralph made a board offer for you.
All right. We'll just put this back up so we can take a look at.
I'll take the Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars is claim. He made an offer for all the showing items.
Yeah, that's 70.
Interesting. I'll take it. Bold choice. Do we have more of the X-Men set, Daniel?
Yeah, we have one more, so that can stay.
So yeah, we're now down to our final set of Uncanny X-Men, 255 and 254. Give me a lot of open space to spread things out here. Let's, new books. Tell you what, because we had a board here, let's put up 2 of them going on D, because you demanded it. One of my all-time favorite comics. This is well, I mean, I think it speaks for itself. New Teen Titans issue number 2, first appearance of Deathstroke, the Terminator. You get the first appearance of Ravager, Slade Wilson's son. You get the first appearance of Billy Wintergreen, Deathstroke's mentor. And as if all that weren't enough, because Daniel, are these key issues ever good enough? Not quite. Got to juice a little bit more out of that from this all-time classic by George Perez and Mark Wolfman. It is also the first appearance in cameo of Raven's father, Trigon. So 2 huge Teen Titans adversaries. I dare say they're 2 like top villains, both making a first appearance in the second issue of the book. This copy going to be in fine condition, is $125. Straight banger of a cover with the ruse of Ravager up front, Deathstroke waiting in the wings. Wrong. You didn't kill them. I did. I love those bucket boots of the late 70s, early 80s. The gauntlet gloves, the pouches. Yeah. Exquisite. We'll go a promise back to back. How about A4? Asteroid M. You'd think would be under M, but we don't have that many letters. The first appearance of Asteroid M. That's pretty cool. Magneto's secret lair shows up as early as X-Men issue number 5. Yeah, that's right. Single digit Silver Age X-Men. Not enough for you. Just the third appearance of Magneto. Of course, he shows up in 1, shows back up in 4. Also, the second appearance of Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. That is the appearance of all 4 original members. Second Toad, second Mastermind, second appearance of Quicksilver, and just the second appearance of the Scarlet Witch. Back. Still had not color corrected for the cover artist in her green costume for the cover. This book is in good condition. It is just $200. The perfect book for any Silver Age collector, X-Men collector, Magneto collector, Avengers collector, Scarlet Witch collectors. I'm sure I'm not the only Mastermind fan out there. Quicksilver, obviously, this book is just there's tons of cool stuff.
Rodney's picking up that last copy of the X-Men set.
Sounds good. I'll start down on I, Giant Size, Our Army at War, issue 216. Joe Kubert, 4 full stories, very good condition, $12. We got Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse, issue 107. Real nice mid-grade copy, fine condition, just $4.
What's the condition on D?
Fine. In fine condition. On G, the penultimate issue of Mark Spector, Moon Knight, issue number 59. Stephen Platt cover. Real beefy Moon Knight on that one. Obviously, one of his alters is a bodybuilder. Real hard on the juice. That one, just $12. Near mint minus edition. The volume 1 Tony Daniels, Scott Snyder, complete graphic novel from Image Comics. It came in a collection, but this thing looks like it's barely been cracked open. We've got it for 20% off. MSRP just $8 to grab the Nocturnal, or sorry, Noctera Volume 1. You've got, speaking of huge DC creative teams, Justice League issue 13 and 14. Also, Tony Daniel cover and artwork, little 2-issue story, the Justice League versus Cheetah. Both issues together going to be just $6, part of the Jeff Johns run of the new 52. We've got Walking Dead issues 103 through 108, all going to be near mint, very fine to near mint condition. All 6 issues together going to be just $45. You get the first appearance of Ezekiel, and more importantly, the first appearance of Shiva, Ezekiel's tiger, the all-time greatest Walking Dead character. Complete story arc introducing him. You get that shortly after Negan's first appearance. You get this is the whole aftermath of Glenn. Real seminal issue for this series.
Ralph's picking up the Justice League on E.
Got it. The Justice League on E. And then we'll go B for Superman. Issue number 4, first appearance of Bloodsport. Obviously played by Idris Elba in The Suicide Squad. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen that 2 or 3 year old movie now, he makes it through. High probability chance that we'll see Idris Elba reprising that role in the near future. Written and drawn by John Byrne, near mint condition, going to be just $20.
Aaron's picking up Mickey Mouse on each.
You got it.
Ralph wants to know if you do Midnight for 6.
I'll do it for 10. The Stephen Platt Midnight's always popular. So, but he's going over to E. Star Spangled War Stories, issue 141. Got an Enemy Ace story. Going to be a very good plus condition. Just $8.
He's countering your 10, 8.
I will do 8. Got some Jughead. Little golfing joke. We're going to put that under G for golf. Hey, kid, you want to make a quick buck? No, I'd rather make a slow buck. Short will laugh. That one, good condition, just $4.
Right. Aaron is picking up E.
You got it.
And then for George, you would.
Yeah, we can do 15 on B. We've got an homage to Justice League International #1. Giffen and DeMatteis back at it again, bringing you Justice League Europe issue #1. A slightly more international version of the team. Got Red Rocket, Rocket Red, Woman, Elongated Man, Captain Atom, Power Girl, Metamorpho, Animal Man, and The Flash. Going to be near mint condition, just $5.
What is on F?
F is Noctera, Volume 1, graphic novel by Scott Snyder and Tony Daniel. It's going to be, I believe, the first 6 issues of
I believe so, yeah.
that series. Just double check here. Yeah, the first 6 issues for just $8. Coming at you just over $1 an issue for the first story arc from the new Image Comics series.
So right, the Justice League Europe.
We have 2 copies. Anyone else wants one? $5.
What is the cover price on G?
The original cover price for this book was 15 cents. Going over to E from Alan Moore's original Eclipse series, Miracle Man issue number 7. I'm gonna piece it together issue by issue. That book going to be near mint condition for just $5.
Would you join head for 2, leave it at 4
Yeah,
for Bobby?
I'll do that. Some Savage She-Hulk, issue number 21. Mid-grade copy, very good to fine condition. Going to be just $6. Got a 2-issue story arc from Batgirl by Gail Simone. Little vampire Batgirl action with Silver and Styx. Issue number 28-29. Both issues together for just $8.
We got that She-Hulk on G.
You got it. Got the Mighty Thor, issue number 238. Thor versus Ulik. Solid mid-grade copy. Fine condition. Going to be just $5. Got a very good to fine condition of the Daring New Adventures of Supergirl, issue number 9. Just $4 with that classic 70 blousey Supergirl. Doom Patrol action, little Doom Patrol Supergirl crossover that you've always wanted. And on C, we've got Count Duckula, issue number 8 with special guest Geraldo Rivera, the ever popular, timely talk show host Geraldo. If you're a big fan of Geraldo, mustaches, hard-hitting investigatory journalism, this is the Count Duckula comic for you. High grade, very fine, near mint condition. Going to be $10. First appearance of Geraldo in the Marvel Universe. Probably. Chicky collector. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and that's our pin ultimate preview book. The second appearance of the Kingpin, the first appearance of Robbie Robertson, and the first appearance of Kingpin on a cover. The iconic John Romita Sr. cover for number 50 obviously, Sans the Kingpin, be his first opportunity to be on the cover. Also going to be very good, fine condition, really nice, solid mid-grade copy. $175. First Kingpin cover, first Robbie Robertson, second appearance of the Kingpin. This is pretty cool. Purgatory Collected Edition, Volume 1, first kind of mini graphic novel from her earliest adventures. That book going to be in near mint condition, $10. One more. Go F4. Cyclop. Some Silver Age Avengers, issue number 88. I feel like people have been digging on the Avengers tonight. I love they got the classic team, Cap and Falcon, Hulk back with them, got Thor, got Iron Man. This one with Clint Barton, Goliath. The fine, very fine condition. Real nice mid-grade copy. $25.
Here, let's do that for free.
Sure.
Then we got a correction. Doug letting us know that G is pronounced as an H. It's going to be Geraldo.
Ah, Geraldo. I seem to recall that being correct. Thank you. As a talk show host, you know, I lament to admit I know little about him, but as a comic book character, I should have known how to pronounce his name. That's on me. With the hard G, we do have giant size Daredevil, issue number 1. Daredevil versus the Emissaries of Evil. This is representing Daredevil Annual number 1, the first appearance of the Emissaries of Evil. You've got Frogman, Electro, Stiltman, and Gladiator, the greatest foes in Daredevil's Rogues Gallery. God damn, did Frank Miller need to create a feud between him and Kingpin and keep the bullseye narrative running? Because this is who we used to fight. It was these guys and the Owl.
Zach Jr. is actually picking up that Justice League Europe that you just.
You've got it. Well. It's a great book.
And Rodney is picking up the Avengers on F.
Excellent. Going down on H, Harley Quinn, issue number 16, near mint condition. Another real undervalued comic. This is the first appearance of the Gang of Harleys. You get the first Harley Sin as well, after a lot of the other characters appear on her roller derby team kind of intermittently. Obviously, the roller derby aspect of her already in the Birds of Prey live-action movie. Margot Robbie going to continue in that role, working with James Gunn and others. Just $6.
And he's picking up Harley Quinn on H.
Got F for double Finch action. taking over after Brian Azzarello left the book with his conclusion of his New 52 Wonder Woman arc in number 35. Wonder Woman 36. You get Meredith Finch taking over writing duties, and her beloved doing cover and full interiors. Wonder Woman, absolutely gorgeous, near mint condition, just $6.
We're touching this one still. You can do the giant size Daredevil for 9, even at 15.
We'll do it for 10. One extra buck. We got Batman Adventures issue number 26. Very fine, plus condition, just $5.
Deal on G.
You got it. I got one more big book. Here's one of the previews. This is towards the end of the night. Let's go G for one more. Neil Adams, Denny O'Neil, Green Lantern, issue number 89. This is the final issue of their iconic series. Again, super high grade copy. Very fine, near mint condition. Going to be just $75. A classic Neil Adams cover with a pretty obvious homage to the classic Good Friday scene that I'm sure a number of you are familiar with through your childhood and adulthood.
Zach's gonna pick up that Wonder Woman on F.
You've got it.
The first time it wasn't the thing you just put your hand on.
Yeah, I know. That's all right.
Yeah.
Let's go and pop down our last preview book of the night. Conan the Barbarian, issue number 4. Again, high grade, Bronze Age action. Going to be very fine, plus condition, single digits. Roy Thomas, Barry Windsor Smith, $125. Oof. So, that's all. Oh, heck. You know what? I have one other book that I promised I'd put up today. Let's do it. Sorry, y'all. Mystery bonus extra book because we had that Strange Academy number 1, and because we were shorted all of them on last week's order, we do have the Peach Momoko Strange Academy Finals issue number 1. Daniel, I'm gonna need you to double check what the ratio on this was. I think it was 1 in 100. Featuring Ilyana Rasputin, Magic. It is gorgeous. It is haunting. It is sort of everything that Peach Momoko likes to do. Super hot book, near mint condition. Just a 1 in 50. But it makes sense. Highly sought after. Peach Momoko, obviously Eisner Award winner for best cover artist. That one is up on A for Academy.
Rock's gonna bring it.
You got it.
That slab will show up during the
Yep, we'll run through last looks. Let me know if y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, offers, bundles, deals, whatever. We'll start rocking them through them.
The Vader slab did go up earlier in the show.
It did go up and it did go down to the box that we keep things that other people have already claimed. All right, up on A, the 1 in 50 Peach Momoko variant for Strange Academy Finals, issue number 1, near mint condition, $125. On B, little 2-issue set, Batgirl, introducing Silver and Strix. Batgirl versus Vampires, both issues together, near mint $8. On C, Count Duckula, meeting Geraldo Rivera, issue number 8, high grade, very fine, near me, $5. Over to D, we've got The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 51, first Robbie Robertson, first Kingpin cover, just the second ever appearance of Kingpin. Very good, fine condition, $175. And on E, we've got the Purgatory Collected Edition, Volume 1, $10. Down on F, Conan the Barbarian, issue number 4, real high grade, very fine, plus condition, $125. Over to H, we got Batman Adventures from the animated series, issue number 26. And then down on I, we have Sergeant Rock and Our Army at War, issue 216. Very good condition for $12. We got Supergirl number 9 for $4. We've got the Noctera Volume 1 graphic novel, Scott Snyder, Tony Daniel, $8. We've got
You would do D for 125. You got 175.
on that. You know how I love math.
Love numbers.
I will do D for $135. I can get real close to you on that. Sorry, what was his offer? 125?
Yep.
Yeah. Real close. Real close.
This is good.
You got it.
Just in time for the sticky edit.
Well, it's easier for you to keep up with it that way, I reckon. You've got Miracle Man, issue number 7, near mint condition, $5. Alan Moore, etc. Walking Dead, complete story arc, first appearance of Ezekiel and Shiva, 103 through 108, high grade, $45.
Pretty sure that's the Miracle Man, the death of Garganta.
Oh,
Space.
love that issue.
It's so cool.
I mean, every issue is great, but
yeah.
Red Hood and the Outlaws, issues 1 and 2, near mint, minus condition, going to be $32. Got Wonder Woman, issue number 2, first appearance of post-crisis Steve Trevor, near mint condition, $8. Got Batman 470, very fine, near mint condition, $5. Got Incredible Hulk, issue number 126, very good condition for $12. We got previews, the first previews of the 1990s, January 1990 previews, issue number 13, $5.
Sean Katniss wants to do Strange Academy Finals for 100. We did 125.
I can do that for a flat hundo. I have 2 copies. If anyone else wants one, $100 flat, and she is yours. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, issue number 1, first appearance of the Power Rangers and pretty much all of the major Power Rangers characters. $12 and find very fine mission. Got Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, issue number 205, mid grade, very good, fine condition, $15 up on C. Got Jerry Lewis, issue number 116, fine condition, $8 over on D. We've got Tomahawk, issue number 112, good condition, $5 on E. Got Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos, issue number 4, single digit, $32. Miracle Man. This is the Brandon Peterson variant for issue number 14. It's going to be $28. Near mint condition. Got Captain America, issue 103. Fine minus $35. We've got Lady Death, Last Rites, issue number 1, very fine condition, $15.
Would you do the Count Dracula earlier?
I will.
The X-Men not sold.
If I can find that Count Dracula. X-Men 5 has not sold. It was $200. We'll get to that when we get to it. We got Ultimate Spider-Man, issue number 2, second appearance of the Ultimate Universe, near mint condition, $20. Got Simpsons Comics, issue number 60, near mint condition, just $4. Got the Josh Middleton variant. Have already sold a few of these, so if you want one, $4. We've got a couple left. Got Justice League issue number 1, Jim Lee sketch cover variant. Going to be near mint condition, $15. Superboy issue 123, good months, $4. Tomb of Dracula issue number 25. That was the first appearance of Hannibal King, $25. We got Combat issue number 24 for $12. We got Deathstroke Annual number 2. First appearance of Gunfire, near mint condition, $5. Got Doll and Creature, 4-issue miniseries by Rick Remender. 4 issues together. That's $10. We got the 30 Days of Night 100-page giant for $5. Got a couple copies. Got just one left on She-Hulk issue number 7, near mint minus condition, $15. We've got Catwoman 23, 24. First appearance of Joker's daughter, of the modern Joker's daughter, $18, near mint condition. Got Loaded Bible, one shot, oversized, Jesus versus Vampires, near mint condition, $bucks. Got Action Comics, issue number 429, fine condition. We got the 2-issue Batman versus the Riddler, $6.98, $6.99, near mint condition, $15. We've got Strange Adventures, issues 185, very good, fine condition, $12.
You can put it on C for 10, you get 8.
Do it for $12. $1 for Batgirl, for Catwoman, $1 for Joker's daughter. Spawn on H. Issue number 81, $8. We've got Walking Dead, the Governor Special, one shot. It's got the first appearance of the Governor from Walking Dead 27, and it has got the special issue from the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund annual one shot.
I'll do the Batman on F12, get 15 for Burma.
I will do that for 12. I'll go ahead and put down on F Adventure Comics, 501, that digest size, 4 or 5 different stories in there, 2 Legions, 12. The Haunt of Fear issue number 1 from EC Comics, going to be just $5. Limited edition. We've got Walt Disney Beagle Boys, very fine minus condition, $8. And then a couple of books left over from last night's show that I thought deserved a second look. Got Sandman, issue number 7, first appearance of Destiny in Vertigo, near mint condition, $28. Got Battle Pope, issue number 2, $40. First comic by Robert Kirkman and Tony Moore. First comic by either Robert Kirkman or Tony Moore, coincidentally working together. We got Saga of the Swamp Thing, issue number 21. Very fine minus condition. The Origin of Swamp Thing, $60.
What is on C?
C is Sandman, issue number 7. This is the first appearance of Destiny in Sandman, revitalizing the character that was used in a Bronze Age horror one-shot issue. $28 near mint. You got Moon Knight, issue number 56. Stephen Platt, gorgeous cover, near mint minus, $20. You have Rom, issue number 1. Frank Miller cover, first Rom, first Space Knights, first IRA, first Prime Director. Frank Miller cover, $40. And let's see, we've got the Soulfire signed and numbered by Peter Stierwald and Michael Turner. Special edition hardcover, $125. That X-Men issue number 5, good condition, $200.
Nathan out with the 12 Moon Knight on F. We have a 20.
Call it 14.
So if you do swap on E for 50.
I will. Conan the Barbarian, number 4. Very fine, plus condition, $125.
14 is good for F.
We have Cable Deadpool, CGC graded at a 9.8. We had it tagged at 120, took it down to 105, and had one copy left last night. We had the first appearance of Deathstroke, New Teen Titans, issue number 2. The Tommy Lee Edwards variant for Harley Quinn, issue number 3. That is a 1 in 25 steampunk variant. And that's it. That's everything left over from tonight and some of the stuff left over from yesterday, too.
105 is already the deal price for C.
That's correct. And mostly just because less than 25 hours ago, we sold a copy at that price.
So we'll take it for 105.
You've got it.
Would you do B for 75? Give it a 125.
We'll call it. Do $90. We took 20% off of that peach mocha already. Anyone else wants one?
Deal for 90 on D for Corey.
You got it. Perfect to slide in. B for Battle Pope.
You show the X-Men on I up close by any chance?
I would love to. I mean, we have it marked and priced at a good, which is about as bad as a book can be, in kind of complete condition, not missing any pieces. Pretty solid. I was going back and forth between like a good and a good, very good, but you know. First appearance of Asteroid M, second appearance of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, makes it the second Toad, second Mastermind, second Quicksilver, second Scarlet Witch, third appearance of Magneto.
$150.
I'll do it for $160. You're real close to you there. $160, and she is yours.
Deal for 160.
You got it.
That cat we had up earlier with the Red Skull cover.
Captain America, I think it was 104.
Would you do 20? Hit it at 35.
I'm at 35. I can do 25. $25. I'll come down 10. You got 5. 2 to 1. 2 to 1 in your favor. There's another look at it. Gorgeous book. Gorgeous.
Ralph says 25 works.
You got it. Got a little silver left. Got some modern keys. Got some variants. Got some first appearances. Got some signed books. Got some pretty major characters. Kind of all over the board with what's left up there.
Do we have another Conan still available?
I think all the Conans have done sold, but let me double check. I think we had 2 or 3, but I think they all sold. Yeah. Yep. Yep, all sold. Well, thank you all for tuning in. I had a blast. Always happy to share my favorite stories with you. as you well know, I'll be back here on Tuesday and Thursday next week. Just announced, because we started talking around it a little bit yesterday. Looked at the calendar, filled some things in. Next week, so 2 weeks from today, Wednesday, November the 16th, we'll be doing our Wakanda Wednesday special. So a lot of Black Panther, a lot of Namor. Gonna have Shuri, Nakia, and Baku, all of your favorite denizens of Wakanda. It's going to be a blast, an absolute celebration of all of your favorite comics that inspired the new movie. So next week, Tuesday, Thursday, week after that, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 2 shows. I'm getting pretty excited about it. Started going through those Black Panther books today. There's a lot of good stuff in there. A lot of really good stuff. To do I for 20. Yeah, I will. Sneak one more sale in at the end of the night. You know, I'm a big fan of sneaking. Slide that up.
What issue is Sandman on F?
Issue number 7 is the first Destiny in Sandman. It is a near mint condition. It is $28. Or I think, as we've shown at this point in the night, or the offer.
We'll do the Teen Titans and D for 100 for Brock. You at 120.
I will. Well, I'm trying to say goodbye, and y'all just keep making offers. Can't knock it. Happy to keep going, as long as people keep the books.
Last one's we do F for 15. You're at 28.
I'll do 18. $3 extra, one for each of the fates. Seems appropriate when dealing with Destiny, I think. Obviously, Sandman still pretty hot. Obviously, there's no way Netflix is dumb enough to not make season 2 on that bad boy, right?
For real, yeah.
Although they're hanging on to their dumb writers instead of Henry Cavill. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to say I have faith that they end up canning the writers to bring Cavill back, but
Yeah, like that.
I will say this: they're almost certainly getting paid less. Because really, when Netflix had to look at it, they're looking at their bottom line a lot right now.
So 18 works for half.
You've got it. I feel like there's got to be something going on this weekend at one of the Ultimate Comics locations. Jen always knows. Whatever I told you about last night, that thing's still happening.
Yeah.
We've got for sure next week is the return Durham, North Carolina, the Durham Mini Con. Microphone, we got Chris Stokes Gage, tons of sellers, all your favorite vendors back under one roof. Gonna have some local artists, cosplay, gonna be horseplay, gonna be comic books. Just $5. You can go ahead and buy your ticket at any comics location. I'll be there this week anyways.
Ralph wants to know if you do F for 15, give it 25.
Yeah, do that. Late in the night special. Late night specials. Especially late at 10. It'd be great. Good. Well, you've got me singing now. Thanks a lot, Daniel.
What?
Oh, right. That was the other thing I told you about. It is, of course, the election cycle. That is your last week to early vote right now. If you haven't gone out and done it yet, you can do it tomorrow. Do it the next day. The day after that, you could go on Saturday. If you still can't make it any of those times, election day is Tuesday next week. I believe most places local time 8 to 8 at the very least. Your boss legally has to give you time to go vote if you have a 12-hour shift that day. Specific duty. You get a sticker, or else you get a sticker that says I voted.
Yeah.
That's worth it in and of itself. Who even cares about, trying to elect the people that are going to set governmental policies for the next 4 years or so, give or take, depending on what you're voting for. It's important, it's good, and you'll be rewarded with the Ultimate Comics live show, Super Tuesday Special. We have a crazy awesome show Tuesday night next week. The Death of Superman 30th anniversary. We've got a lot of great books going up for that. There's a bunch of cool variants. We're going to have a new Sabretooth series, I believe. You might see the first appearance of Sabretooth show up in those key issues in that preview post. Just a whole lot of cool stuff. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be here. You'll be here. Some other people who have probably gone to bed already. I'll be back at 7. We got no other offers.
Let's see, Ralph wants to know if you do F for 8, give it a 20.
I'll do it for 12. Take it all the way down to 12. I'll go down 8. You want to come up 4. I feel like right now it's just me like vamping while I wait for Ralph to make an offer on something.
Yeah.
If you just want to send all the offers right now, Ralph, I'll just take them all one at a time.
We're down to seven viewers.
That sounds about right.
2 of them are me, so.
All right, well, if that's it, if Ralph says yes, we'll pull it. If not, I'll price it, send it to Carrie. Don't need to spend any more time going back and forth here. Have a great weekend. Almost a whole week. Tuesday.
Night.